what is the Lord inviting me into? He wants me to play with him. But man, does he play serious games. He plays super serious games. But if you know the infinite and finite game, in the finite game, there's a time limit, there's good guys and bad guys, and there's winners and losers. But in the infinite game, the goal is to get everyone in the game. The game lasts forever and everyone plays with joy. So when I got into the car with those guys, they're in the finite game. It's winners and losers, and there's limited time. And Jesus is saying to me, invite them into the infinite game. Invite them into the infinite game that you're in. But a disappointment's in the finite game, and I don't have anywhere to invite anybody. So I invite these people, let's play the infinite game. And in the infinite game, there's no winner. We all win, and we play forever, and we're filled with joy. And man, it'll challenge every part of who you are.
How do we know if we're hearing the Lord when we're asking him, what do you want me to know? What do you want me to do? How do we know that we're hearing him as opposed to our own to-do list in our head?
Yeah, I think, again, the paradigm of Jesus, right? Jesus, Philippians chapter 2, he didn't consider heaven something to be held for his own, but he self-emptied. It wasn't taken away from him. He didn't sacrifice. He emptied himself. It's a very beautiful word, to self-empty. God's not ripping it away and demanding sacrifice. He's inviting you into something that will allow you to empty yourself. What? Why? For the benefit of the other. So whatever's going through my mind, it should match Jesus' example of other-focused, self-emptying, unconditional love for my enemy. That's the high bar. So are these ideas that I'm coming up with in these plans, number one, are they other-focused? That's number one. Are they other-focused?
Wow, service.
Are they self-emptying? And it could be anything. It could be an accountant. It could be the vocation doesn't matter. It's the identity in the vocation that matters. That's the beauty of the whole thing. So if I lose this job or this doesn't work, you don't lose your identity, especially our young people that work with us. I tell them, listen, you have to learn. When you go, we call different scenarios rooms. When you go into this room, when you go into that room, you cannot get identity in the room and you cannot lose identity in the room. When you go into the room, you bring your identity into the room, you maintain your identity into the room, and you leave with your identity. If you understand that, you are free to go into any scenario in life and you will be fine. But if you get your identity from the result in that room, you're already dead. You've already lost. Or if they can take it from you, you've already lost, right? So that's the freedom of, I am alive in Christ.